Assalamu alaikum student. Now we are going to start lecture 3 of chapter 4 business writing principle. As we have discussed in our second lecture 9 Cs of communication. So now how to improve your writing skill, this is very important topic. You can improve your writing skill irrespective of your age. So if you have to work hard for improving writing skills. So we will discuss one by one the important component you have to keep in mind for improving writing skills. So number 1, learn grammar. Number 2, increase your word power, your vocab. Number 3, develop reading habit. Number 4, you must have standard dictionary for improving your writing skill. Number 5, develop writing habit regularly on a daily basis. Number 6, develop your imagination. Number 7, to improve your knowledge of the subject. This thing is very important. So now here we are going to start point number 1, learn grammar. No language goes without grammar. Grammar is the basic component of the language. So if you lack knowledge of grammar, you will find difficulty in writing. Anybody can catch your mistake. So you must improve your grammar, punctuations, your writing skills. So for example, as I am saying that you are ugly and you are ugly. So you are ugly means like I am indicating that one is ugly. You are ugly means like it's a grammatical mistake. I might not understand what. So except this, there are so many mistakes we usually do when we are writing. So noun, one word, same word we use as a noun, same word we use as an adjective, same word we use as a verb. So you have to keep in mind the basic component of the grammar, part of speech, punctuations, where we have to note down comma, full stop, etc. So our next point, increase your word power, increase your vocab. Now, when you read thousands of books, your words flow like water. You have enough vocab to describe things. So vocabulary is very important. Like when you are writing something, in every sentence, you have to use new phrases, new words. It will create a good impact in the mind of the receiver that the thing you have written is emphatic, clear and understandable. So vocab is very important. Vocab gives us new ideas to our mind, and it gives a signal to our mind to think more logically. And we have to think when we have ideas, when we have knowledge, when we have words. So our words define our writing skills, that what we have written on the page, it must be clear and understandable. Our next point is develop reading habit. Like you have to read magazine, newspaper on the daily basis. Like when you are reading thousands of books, when you are reading thousands of novels, plenty of materials, you have enough ideas in your mind. And it will be easy for you to write because you have a plenty of knowledge regarding every subject. So as one of my favorite writer, Bcom, says that reading, writing and speaking and listening, these modules are important. As Bacon said, the reading makes the full man, conference a ready man, and writing exact man. So reading, writing, speaking, these things are very important. As we are, reading different kinds of books in our daily life of our choice. So some books are to be tested, some books are to be chewed, and some books are to be solid, easily digested. So the books that we easily digest, they have good writing skill, they have good vocab, they are using good phrases. So we can say that this skill is very important from the writing skill point of view. So now next point, you must have standard dictionary at your home, Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary. You can find out different meaning of the different word, where we use different word in our writing skill on the daily basis. If you want to improve writing skill, watch movies with the subtitle, write small sentence, start with the small sentence, write down your own sentence. It first start with your intimacy, write about yourself in your diary, and later on start writing about your friends. It's a social circle. It start next steps, the social circle, and number third, outside of the social circle, that what we have read, the current affair and other topics. So start with the simple sentence. Don't underestimate the power of a good and decent vocab. It will create a good impact. It works like a weapon in the minds of the receiver. So next point, I already discussed writing habit. Next point, develop your imagination. Like we have primary imagination. The ideas came in our mind. Without imagination, even if you have a good vocab, you cannot, write it properly, because we have to think about it. As Wordsworth says that, man, about the nature and about the skies, about the land and about the environment, we have to think. Then the plenty of ideas came in our mind, and we have to, jot down the ideas and write down in an emphatic way. It must create a good impact in the mind of the receiver. So this one is very important point. And next is to improve your knowledge of the subject. This one is very important. For example, if you don't have any knowledge regarding subject, so it will be very difficult for you to argue, to write, to discuss in detail. So this thing is very important. First, you have material, enough material to discuss, enough ideas, plenty of ideas. So if you have a material, if you have a books, and if you have a knowledge, then you can discuss it very easily. So this one is very important, knowledge regarding subject. And avoid words and phrases like in the month or next, permit me to say that for the purpose of thanking you in advance. These words and phrases create barriers, and these words and phrases, you have to avoid these words and phrases in your language. So as I have discussed the 7 points, you have to keep in mind these 7 points. These 7 points are very important to improve your writing skills. Start with the small sentence. Start with the intimacy about yourself. Get help from your partner and show your writing to him, okay, that I have written on that topic. Find out the mistakes. So these things are very important to improve our writing skill. Except that in the sentence, we have to, find out the grammatical mistake or correctness. As I have written one sentence, I'm sorry, I cannot send you a booklet. Now, how to do it correct? I'm saying, we will ship you booklet immediately after receiving. Now, I have eliminated the negative impact of the sentence. I say, I will ship you booklet immediately after receiving. Means negative impact I have eliminated. And it will create a good impact in the mind of the receiver. When you are not using negative language and grammatical correct language with the conversational and simple tone, it will create a good impact. And one important point, start writing no matter what the matters. Water flows until faucet is turned on. It means you have to write down. No matter what material you have, no matter what you are writing, start with the writing. Start with the small sentence. And don't underestimate the power of the small sentence. These sentences are very important. Everybody start with the small sentence. When you start with the small sentence, later on you go with your writing skill, I say as about with your partner, when you discuss with a good vocab you are using, step by step you move with a good vocab, good reading habit, and good knowledge, good ideas you have, surely you can improve your writing skill, and automatically it will create good impact in the mind of the receiver. The points we have discussed, these points are very important for improving writing skills. And now I have to ask you one thing. Now, which of the step you might think that it's beneficial for us? Just comment on that and try to do it, practice it. Okay? Let's see that if you are doing practice, if you are improving or not. I will judge from your comment that when you are writing something, any one skill that you are improving step by step, automatically your writing will be improved. So inshallah, now we will discuss our chapter number 5 in our coming class. Thank you for listening.